Like, you might get a video chat, if anything, but he's not stepping foot in that villa on Family Day. Like, are you okay? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, it's your girl KylerB coming at you with a new video. So today we're going to be talking about Love Island USA Season 6, Episode 3, and let's get right into the video. So in this episode, we first see, we're just gonna give you the rundown, the important parts, the highlights, because after we see Rob and Leah basically share a kiss on the dock, we then see, Cordell and Serena having a chat.
I think I'm not a fast mover. I do believe the best relationships come from when you were truly friends, best friends first.
You try to best friend me?
What does that mean? Friends on you?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I need to know we can be besties before we can, I'm because saying I need to know I have a friend in you before I can have a relationship with you.
And the chat was basically, she's just saying we're gonna start slow, we need to have a best friend in the relationship, have that foundation of being a best friend in the relationship, and then you can blossom into something more, which is it's very understandable. I feel we can tell that Serena likes him, and Cordell definitely likes Serena, because he even did that Debbie Ryan, put your hair behind your ear type look.
Hella attracted to you, you're fine as fuck.
When, Serena was telling him this, so, I mean, Cordell is very smitten with Serena, and he's, fine with letting go slow. We also see Janae pull Connor for a chat, which was quite interesting. Have a chat, they seem like they're really getting along, she was talking about how she was reading, she was reading a dictionary, she likes to read this mystery stories and true crime stories and whatnot. And, they have a good chat, Coye and some other guys are basically noticing that they were talking for a little bit of time before they get ready to go to sleep. So while they were going to sleep, in the bed, Aaron and Kayler, Kayler finally confesses, or basically tells, Aaron right that same night that she kissed Connor, and the kiss with Connor wasn't that good. So, and she's basically reassuring Aaron that she has a better connection with him, and that after that kiss with Connor, she's more interested in Aaron. So Aaron, he just doesn't know how to feel about it, but Kayler's reassuring him, whatever, basically she's really off on Connor at this point in time. Yeah, that was what happened. So then the next morning we see Rob once again makes breakfast for both Leah and Liv, and he's doing these secret signals, to get Leah to come downstairs or whatever, or whatnot. And I feel at this point, that she would rather be with Leah, so you should just let Liv know, yeah, I'm leaning more towards Leah. I understand he wants to be nice about it and not really cut anything off, but you're you need to just be open, you just need to be upfront and honest. It's yeah, you like Leah better, and whatnot. Granted, I don't know why she even picked Rob in the first place. You should have picked anybody else, but I don't know why you picked Rob, but I don't know, beyond me. But anyways, he's still still signaling to Leah, he definitely likes her 100% more than he likes Liv. Then we see another conversation between Janae and Connor. So, we see a conversation between Serena and Coye Coye's basically asking how's their conversations going, and Serena basically tells him she doesn't want to be second choice, so if she's Connor's second choice, then she's not really with it. But Coye's asking okay, well, what if she is first choice, then what then? Janae basically has her concerns about, she's always pulling Coye for a chat, she's always doing the initiative, he's not doing anything. And even though we're 3 episodes in, we need to see a little bit more of Coye's personality behind his height You know, like 6'8" can only get you so far. Like, we need a more personality behind your height. What else? What more to you? What's more to you? Like, we don't see that. So, you know, she's really kind of giving Connor a chance if he's really about it, if he's really serious about, you know, switching up.
Really good conversation. Like, I can see why it's so easy to talk to you, and you give really good eye contact.
It's easy to look in your eyes, so.
Really?
Yeah. It's an easy face to look at.
You're so sweet.
Connor, I mean, he came in here, he's basically like, he goes for blonde hair, blue eyes. And I'm just like, I don't know. But if he's open to, you know, seeing where things are with Janae, then it is what it is. Because KylerB basically kind of swerved him. Like, KylerB kind of swerved him. Also, we kind of see Hakeem basically chatting around with Hannah again, you know, just trying to see how things are going. You know, Hannah's keeping her options open, whatnot, and so forth. So there's that. Then we have a challenge today, and the challenge is basically like the Price is Right, like, you know, more or less, that type of game. So we basically, one of the challenges was like, you know, how much the girls spend in one setting on their partner, their previous partners. And, you know, Hannah spent $20 as the highest amount, and KylerB spent five grand on her partner for Christmas in that one setting. They're also doing like body count things, and you know, when Janae's body count was revealed, Coye had some words to say.
I think Janae's body count is higher or lower than Leah's?
Lower. Oh.
I swear to God, she lied to me.
Well, she's a fucking liar.
And then he has these little unnecessary side comments. I don't know what that is, so.
Like, he really had some outbursts on the sideline, which is just like, you're doing the most. When Coye's, you know, body count was revealed, it was in the 150, and he was laughing and kikiing. But I'm like, you upset with, you know, Janae's 27, 22, whatever. You were in the 150s, and then they said, okay, for the guys, what do you think the girls' body count's supposed to be? And they said 10. Both Aaron and Coye said 10. But I'm just like, if you have numbers in the hundreds, you shouldn't really be checking for girls in the tens. Like, you can't really do that. Like, what's the math? Like, what's going on here? In this challenge, Cordell and Rob both show that they're mature, that, you know, about the situation. Basically showed that, you know, they're respectable at the situation and not having, like, you know, it just showed blatant, you know, double standard hypocrisy, all that with Coye, because you upset with Janae's number, but your number's in 150, and then you think somebody's supposed to have 10, which is crazy work. But that was the challenge. Basically, the guys won, and then, you know, Janae was kind of feeling a bit off about Coye because, you know, the whole thing about the challenge. So she was just trying to, like, you know, she pulls him for a chat, basically talks about the situation. You know, she's like telling him, like, you know, I need you to do some more. Like, if you, like, you know, I can't be the only one, you know, initiating conversations, all that. So after that, you know, back at the villa, they get ready for the night because they got a text that the girls are going to be picking for the recoupling. So everybody's chatting up, whatever. When that happens, you know, Liv and KylerB basically go to the balcony, and they can see Rob and Leah, you know, at the dock, kissing and talking and whatnot.
Oh. You see them? Yeah. Like, what the fuck, bitch?
So, you know, Liv is like getting outraged up front about his feelings and stuff like that, and not like string her along, whatever. I understand why she's upset, because Rob should have spoke up about where he was feeling about the whole situation and not, like, you know, keep her, you know, in the dark about it. But I'm just like, you trying to go off on him about this whole situation. Like, to be honest, out of your conversations, besides him giving you breakfast, and your couple conversations, there hasn't been anything there. So then, Janae's chatting and she's like, we see that, got a text that they're supposed to be recoupling, and Coye still hasn't pulled her for a chat to talk about anything. So she has to go up there and pull Coye for a chat and basically once again talk to him and say like, basically just asking him to like, she wants to be a two-way street and not her always trying to be the one initiating stuff. And, she also talks to him earlier today, basically says like, she's getting to know Connor and all that stuff, and he didn't even care. Like, he didn't even like try to fight for the whole situation. Like,
so hard, but I just don't think he's trying as hard, and it's just frustrating, Like, I don't even know how he feels.
He was just like, nonchalant about the situation. And I'm just like, granted, it's early days, but you should really show interest in the person that you picked, because 3 girls were on your heart, and you picked your name, and you haven't really like, you're trying to be too nonchalant about the situation, which is just like, you need to be a bit more chillin' about it. So anyways, Janae was just getting fed up about the situation. So next thing you know, is recoupling. And the recoupling, Serena goes first. She recouples with Cordell. Cordell is so happy, whatnot in the third.
The boy that I would like to couple up with is Cordell.
Next is Hannah, and she decides to couple up with Kendall, which has, Hakeem feeling some type of way about the situation. Next we have Liv choosing Hakeem, which was, interesting. And, which has Hakeem trying to air out Hannah about her decision and basically say, like, you were 50-50 and now you wasn't upfront.
Didn't align with what she was saying.
So you wanted her to tell you earlier on that that's how she was
I would have
feeling?
loved for that to happen. Like, I kept on asking her.
I told you where I was at. I am 50-50, and I don't know.
Well,
it's
0 right now.
I don't feel like I did anything wrong.
But I'm just like, this is conversations that you should have had after recoupling. Like, her decision to couple up with Kendall should let you know she wants to be with Kendall more than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, look, that's what the recoupling is for you to know who you would like, especially if it's your decision, better than the other person. Trying to air out Hannah. Both Hakeem and Liv basically was like, you can't be doing 50-50 and stuff like that.
I want to get to know you both. Yeah, you're still trying to learn both. Could come across as a bit shady or playing.
I'm over this shit.
I mean, Hannah kind of backtracked because she was just like, yeah, I did say 50-50. Like, she was on a roll. She was trying to defend herself, but it just it wasn't working out too good for her. It's like, they kind of like try to gang up on her, and like, even Ariana was just like looking and like just overseeing the conversation, just not really trying to butt in because it's obviously between the Islanders at this point. But yeah, it was a bit interesting. Then we have Kyler, who recouples with Aaron, and then after that we see Leah couples up with Rob. And they were just, besides the whole Rob Liv was trying to get for saying like you should be upfront about the whole situation. Rob was just like focusing on Leah was focusing on Rob. Like, I don't think they really care at this point.
Does it feel to be back with Leah?
It feels good. It feels right. And I think it was good that we kind of got a little shook up. I think it really helped me realize how much I really like her, and I'm happy.
It is what it is. And then last but not least, Janae has to make a decision between Connor and Coye. She was just like, you know what? Yeah, sorry, but I'm gonna pick Connor, and she did.
He is obviously very handsome. I want to believe that he is open to working on our relationship. This has been a very difficult decision. At this point, I'm just going to go with my gut. Sorry. Connor.
I feel like Coye's behavior and actions basically just showed, you know, that, you know, if he's not going to put forth the effort in trying to, you know, nurture that connection or try to work on this situation, she was just like, yeah, she's going to find somebody else. Do I think Connor and Janae will last for a long term? We don't know. You know, it's just the first recoupling, so like just hold your horses on that. Like, we don't know, okay? But I feel like Coye wasn't putting in no effort. He was just going off of his height, and like I feel like he did have some type of, you know, people were very shocked by Janae's decision. Like Cordell even tried to talk to Janae, was like, what was your decision behind that? And she explained herself. She was like, you know what, like it was the communication aspect. And, you know, but Cordell, because obviously, you know, they were all close, or all the guys were close with, you know, Coye and everything, and he was a cool dude and whatnot. So her picking Connor over him is kind of wild, because the first day everybody was checking out his height, and now that don't mean nothing right now. Like, his height don't mean nothing if you're not gonna, you know, communicate properly and try to nurture the relationship. So anyways, you know, we see the tomorrow night preview, and it was basically, you know, Liv trying to basically tell Rob off about how he was moving with Leah, which, you know, she does have a right to say that, but I feel like after that conversation, like, who cares? Like, you know, we know he likes Leah more than you, so it is what it is. And then Hannah's kind of crying because of the situation at the recoupling. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, this season seemed like they really coming out swinging. Like, we already got an argument out of recoupling. Like, this is not Casa. Like, but anyway, guys, that was episode 3 of Love Island USA season 6. And if you guys liked the video, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, comments, concerns. You know, subscribe to my channel, subscribe. Anything you guys watching this video. Peace.